Hey guys, hope you're all good. Anas, thank you so much, 30 months. Hey Nova, hey Frost.
Hello Stacels, it's just me Halixos here with 41 months. Have fun in the outer worlds but don't go outer worlds, just the outer worlds, okay? By M9.
Alexis, thank you so much for the 41 months. Love the message. Thank you so much guys for the membership, appreciate you all. Hope you're all good, hope you've all had a great week. 41 months as well, Alexis. My god, thank you so much. Hey Brad, how you doing? I hope you had a good week and a good start to the weekend. We're back, we're going to do some more Outworlds, as I did say I was going to do. I just had to switch the day because I've got some stuff I need to do tomorrow. So yeah, apologies for that. Hopefully, you got the post. I never know sometimes if the post like actually notifies anybody. But hopefully it did. The plan today, I've just realized how many weapons I've accumulated that I need to go through my inventory. It's a slight mess right now. Ooh. Look at that thing. Okay, I need to go through my inventory, but we won't worry about that right now. It didn't send a notification. See, sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't, I think, which is kind of annoying. But I guess the only other thing I can do is post it there and maybe in the Discord as well. Might be easier. Brad, also thank you so much. 40 months membership. Thank you so much. Anyway, the plan is today to continue where we were. Hey Joseph, how you doing? If you remember last stream, we basically came to help Niles' friend here. They want to get in here and get some research stuff. Because basically they think that'll help save people. However, we have sidetracked because I am also supposed to be going and doing like a faction quest situation, but I felt like they could wait and that we would help Niles' friend first, because it did say that there was like a timer to this in the quest. I don't know whether it was going to enforce it or not, but it felt like not a good idea to ignore it, so that's why we're here. I think we have relatively good amounts of ammo, so we're just going to jump in. It did warn us that once we're in here, we have to go through with this quest, so
we should hurry inside before more guards arrive.
That's kind of why we stopped before we went through, because I had a feeling it was going to be a long one.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
Is that armor? Kind of looks cool. Golden Shroud protects an aura of opulent indestructibility. Golden Shroud display key. Oh, it is an armor. Okay.
And Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Whoa, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed the Empress.
This panel is for testing automated security functions and should never be activated while guests are near the caskets.
The impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
90? So young! Imagine what glorious invention she could have conceived of with only a handful more years.
Depends though, are those the people we're supposed to be, like, dealing with? Because if so...
The Sovereign's good name? The security system's been activated. Run!
Do not rush me! Wait, what is that buzzing noise? No!
I was sprayed into the jaws of that trap on the Sentinel. Now to give that.
Okay, yeah, we did the right thing. They are the bad people. Cool.
How in the blazes am I to report this?
Just checking. Every time I do something in this game, I'm paranoid. I think that might be the right way. I don't know. Paranoid about whether I made the right decisions or not. Although it did say like we're coming in here to have to deal with things, so.
I now present to you my new invention, the skip drive. A revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology.
Okay, I am
It
in a
is my
museum.
deepest wish to entrust the
Uranium grenade. Hello. Why not? Do I need any more ammo? I should probably get rid of anything that I don't need. Shock grenade. I tend to always use these. Definitely don't need any food. I've got loads. Huh. I am going to buy some of those though. Because I do have a weapon to use with those. And I always complain that I don't have any mini rockets. So let's buy some more of those.
The skip drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me. Set course for Arcadia.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be pushing all these things, but I'm going to. What does that do? Oh. I may have just unleashed the robots. I should probably be careful.
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing. Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone
Wait,
living
what?
could ever
The
achieve.
Order and the Protectorate were
It
at
will
some
be the
point
honor of the Order to serve as the
a thing.
Protectorate's scientific helpmeet.
Okay,
All that I
interesting.
do,
Good to know.
I
I'm not
do
sure which
for
way is the best way to go
my
first, so I'm just going to
subjects
pick
and
one. I don't think it really
descendants.
matters.
Gloria Arcadia!
Glory, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Electric is good against robots. This place is actually kind of cool because it is actually full of like lore. Huh. I just heard something. I don't know what it was. Right, this is obviously a locked door, so can we unlock it? We can.
Trouble ahead.
Looks like a fight.
That's been taken care of. We can continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
Wait, was that the key? You can open the
handle.
casket,
My turn.
but there could be some
Should be
security
an
measures that they don't know.
entrance Here.
Do we take the risk?
There. We can access the lower level now.
Oh, he's just going. Bye. Okay, there wasn't actually it. We got something we can break down, which is okay. I'm just going back up here because I know he's wandered off, but I think I got a key for that suit. Oh. Whoa! All right, we're a bit close. I didn't know that he was in here. This is just a bathroom. Alright, fine. Bit of a random place. We probably shouldn't be taking all these things from the museum thing, but you know. What's that? Oh, like a ship. Then we've got like a crabble. I believe that's a crabble. Okay, let me see if I have the correct key for this thing. Evasion Tance combat sprint speed. Fortune's favor, grit enhancing materials. Armoring 3. I wonder how it compares though, because I use like medium armor, I think. I go in the middle. We have picked up a lot of different I really need to clear my inventory. Oh my god, look at that. It's literally spiky armor. That's kind of cool. That's medium as well. Okay, heavy. Light. And what's 10? Okay. It does look really cool. But it is light armor. Another thing, I need to go back through my armors, I think. I'll stick with this one for now. I do like the armor I have on. And it's good. Right, okay. Definitely, once I've done this, gonna do some inventory management.
security room that we need to reach is nearby. Should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Okay.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Yep,
I'd
agree.
rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Like, I get where they're coming from, but, like, we can't... I just... No. I'd rather take the risk and then just take anyone else out that's a problem afterwards. Can we do that? Can Niles argue with it? It's his friend.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
You need me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
You need a longer gun. I know, yeah, Alexis.
The commander's right. This man didn't put you in the lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness.
Hey,
with
Patrician, how
treachery.
you doing?
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier.
It is verdant. Yeah, it is verdant.
I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
It is genuinely that long of a gun as well, look. What's with that? Do I have one of those? Do you know what? In this cache of weapons somewhere, probably. It's out of control. I did see a weapon earlier, though, that I want to try out. Auto spray SMG. Look at that thing. This one. I don't know where I got this from, but that looks cool. Also... that plasma cutter does look pretty cool. I'm not using melee. I seem to use weapons. See, like, that's really, like, that's a short one. Doesn't count. It's a very odd weapon choice. I don't have one that matches it, so... I'm actually shocked at that, given how many I have. Okay. Do we need to disable power in here? Probably. Oh, yeah, because it's for downstairs. I remember. We got to get through the force field. Have one of those. Now, if it's giving me trauma kits, genuinely, it doesn't give you those, like, unless it's gonna get a bit crazy. Because that's usually how these guys get me up when I die, so...
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we can.
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes.
Definitely boss incoming,
N-ray
Jonah.
tripwires, invisible to the naked eye, that will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Oh. That's the wrong gadget. Hold on one hot second. I do have a gadget for that. Sorry, I just realized that I can have like 2 things. I remember doing that perk and then I kind of forgot about it, so. Oh, have I just got to walk through to avoid the tripwires? We can't go that way. Okay, it's a maze and we have to figure it out. Understood. I just gotta wait for this to recharge.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Okay.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with.
Alright, fine. You do that, and I will avoid the trap. Alright, I can see a mech thing situation.
Made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the door should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Damn it. Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
Must be a way to suss out which switch is which. Maybe if we could peep the wiring.
1, 3, 2. If we're going from left to right, then you would assume 1, 2, 3 that way, and we need to do 1, 3, 2. So, do I assume? Because that would make the most sense. Let's roll with it. So if we think this is 1.
Damn it! You triggered the automated security forces! No! Watch out! Before you make a second attempt, I just found a logbook that indicates there are N-ray wires installed that may correspond with each switch. Perhaps that'll be useful. The code I originally supplied can still be relied upon. 1, 3, 2.
Yeah, that wasn't the problem. I was trying to understand how we know which one's 1, 3, 2, and I assumed 1, 2, 3, so I went for that. But apparently that's not correct, so... How is the wiring going to help me with that situation? Alright, let's stick this thing back on and try and figure this out. Oh, I am silly. It's how many wires go to each thing. That's 3, that's 1, that's 2. All right. 1, 3. Got it.
I'm heartened to see you were not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize for my lack of preparedness.
Zeb seem a little off to you, Commander?
Yeah.
In all fairness, he tried to help. I don't think he's aiming to get us killed exactly, but I wouldn't place bets on our safety being much of a priority, neither. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better. I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's gone through. If only I stuck it out, maybe then, well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Anyone else starting to feel like Zeb's going to turn out to be the bad guy? I'm really just here helping Niles.
Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all.
Yeah, Alexis.
This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Is the voice too? Yeah, definitely.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Did we just literally stand in front of that whilst that happened?
I heard in your voice back there.
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
I don't like this room. Anyone else?
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
I don't know what you're on about, to be honest with you. Like...
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the matriarch over a century ago in exchange for skip drives. Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Well, I mean, we didn't know a lot from the start, to be honest with you. They sent us on a secret mission, didn't tell us anything. We almost died, and then we kind of just carried on. So, makes sense that they were dodgy.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work, its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Huh. I mean, that seems like the right answer given the rifts are going to destroy the universe.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all.
No.
As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
Yeah, I'm feeling like this is a bad idea.
I understand your reticence. But people should have the power and means to make choices for themselves, even unhealthy ones.
This game, man. It's like bad decision one way, bad decision the other way. Which way is the least bad decision? This guy, I just have a feeling that he's like not good. That's Niles.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
I know,
Do
right?
you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
Well, that's sad. I don't have speech 9. I don't know what to pick. So every time I end up in these bits, you know where it's like it doesn't let you out the story because it knows there's going to be some sort of big decision at the end where something's going to happen. The last time I had this, an entire village got blown up. I'm not good at these things. Okay. I don't really want to... Maybe I do this one. I also don't really want to take him out, but I feel like this is what's going to end up happening, isn't it? I don't know.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Oh, it's gonna hold me to a decision. Okay, hear me out. The rifts are destroying the universe. I'm trying to stop the rifts. These things cause rifts. They get into the wrong hand. The whole universe is going to be exploded regardless of whatever else I do. So I feel we have to stop that. Surely.
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra almost perished under Sentinel's instruments as well. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut? I am listening. Though I suppose I could stand to be
I'm so glad I have a little bit of speech skill.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the Commander, but... yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Ooh, okay, that was... touchy. Felt like that was going to go very wrong. Is that the same gun that, like, he was carrying? I feel like it looked like it. Or has it gone? Not quite, no. Damage 119 is a rifle type thing, like the one that we used. I feel I want to test this thing out because it looks like it may be an upgrade to what we have. We have been kind of carrying around the same weapons for a little while now. See, this says it doesn't cause a lot of damage, but... is it because it does something over time? Hard to know, isn't it? All right, that looks like it might be good. I reckon I might be able to mod that too. I definitely need to go through some of these. Okay. Yes, nice. We need them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we've helped with that side story for Niles, so we will.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically
There
and
they are!
mentally.
These are the ruffians who threatened me. It's a pro! See that they join their friends in the rubble heap.
Well, that didn't work out for us to get saving that guy, and oh my god.
Father becoming some chimera of machine and man.
Anyone else? Here, a medic?
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Don't make me bury another agent! Can't just shoot in the thin air.
Hold on, I've changed my weapons and it was a bad idea.
Nothing there. Hey, got a distraction for you. Fruit Lock couldn't hit the broadside of a plane.
Back in business.
Take them into cover. Magazine, efficiently and in short order.
Okay, this weapon's actually nice. It's got a bit of recoil on it.
We got company, Commander.
Hold on. I don't like this. It says it's rapid fire, but it's not. It's actually slow fire, so I'm changing back.
Picks me up. I'd do it for you.
Whoa, hold on. I'm just trying to... Oh, they're down. These guys hit hard.
Damn it. Zeb was right. Never should have let that curator go. We could have prevented this.
Well, do you know what? Sometimes you make a decision, and I said, if I make that decision and then he calls for help, then I'll just deal with the outfall of it. We almost died, but we didn't. It was fine. I like this. This is actually a good weapon. I definitely want to mod this because this actually feels good. This is good, but it said high rate of fire, and it really is not. We can just go this way.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands. Sorry. Guess I'm still working through it all, especially the Earth Director's part in all of this. I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Director should be better than that.
They're all as bad as each other, clearly.
Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing? Same could be said for Zeb. Law, even for us. And intentions do matter. If I accidentally trip you, that's a lot different than aiming my foot at your shins, ain't it?
Yeah, but like, let's not like defend people that are still doing bad things, right?
Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place. Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed. Likewise, Commander.
All right, cool. Right. I feel like we did okay there. It's difficult when you're trying to make choices that aren't bad ones. Right, okay. So, mods. Do I have any mods for this?
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
This.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
We don't have any mods available. Okay. Can we make some? No. Rifle. I don't have a lot of weapon mods. Okay, I might have to try and buy some from those vendors. Anyway, moving on. So, that was obviously a companion quest. I do remember we need to do that as well. That's what we were dealing with, the strike. I remember now. But we sidetracked off to go and deal with Niles' friends. So, if you remember last time, we need to get the Order and Auntie's Choice to talk to each other, but to do that, we've got to do quests. Auntie's Choice have asked us to come and talk to the workers that are striking at some place. Try and come up with a solution. So we're gonna do that. Oh. Well, they don't seem pleasant. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ready to wait. Well, that's the one you need to worry about. They're here. 3 hole in the head.
Those things hit hard.
Commander. There may be valuable parts at this location that can improve this unit's functionality. Performing a thorough search of the Automech factory is advised, should you wish to maximize your Valerie unit's combat effectiveness. Building factory schematics. It is likely the desired parts are being stored somewhere on the ground floor.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Let me handle this. Things take time, Commander.
Ground floor, okay. Oh, energy canisters. Need them. Terminal controls facilities loading dock stations with the proper keycard or a little automatic know-how. Loading entry security keycard. Okay, well we need to find that then. I can hear a lot of noises. This is probably going to be bad. Also, I've sidetracked again from what I was doing, but never mind. That's what happens when I play this. I always seem to go off on a sidetrack.
Yeah.
Where's a key card? Where would it be? In a boss room. There's a lot of messages about keys. Something just saw me. That was weird. Huh. Uranium automech suit.
Caution subjects. A security breach has been detected. A full laboratory lockdown is now in effect. Repeat, this is a full laboratory lockdown. Stay calm, remain vigilant, and obey security personnel. And always trust that the Sovereign protects.
Knew a few arc welders back on Triangular would kill for a suit like that. Lower the rate of deaths on the job for sure.
Okay. How do we get through? With the suit, maybe? I don't know. god, look at it. I look like something from Fallout.
Look at a few courts low, Commander.
I just ate my way through it.
Attention, subjects. The laboratory lockdown has been lifted, and your faith in the Sovereign has been reaffirmed.
It worked. I don't know if that's what you were supposed to do, but the armor definitely helped. I feel like I probably would have died had I not.
Commence with the ride, Commander.
Hi.
Improving position.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Okay, yeah, this is going to start to get interesting. Okay, that mech's okay. It's just doing its thing. We need a key, we need a key, we need a key. We need a key. There's something big in one of those rooms. I can hear it for starters. Look at that thing. Shockwave pulse hammer. So many weapons. I'm not going to use that. All right, that has given us a lot of money. So many directions. I don't know what to do for the best. I know we need a key card. I don't want to miss a room, but like, this place is a bit of a maze. Ooh. I'm expecting to come through the door to that.
Help me end this fight on my feet.
Oh my god, that was close. I needed to reload and didn't quite have enough. Still more of them.
For our beneficent leader. Giving chase.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Giving chase. Back in my
Back in business.
Worry back.
Okay, I don't quite know where they are. I can hear them, but I'm just gonna...
Endures. Moving to safety.
Oh, there's one.
And explosive. You far out that. There you are.
Oh, that bounced off.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Freeloaders.
Couldn't hit the broad side of a...
Shifting to a less exposed spot.
What is that? Got a modification. Nice.
Sensibly, I must reload.
To ask for help, but help?
They manufacture one. Back in check.
Ooh, energy canisters, yes. I still haven't seen a key, but there's still more rooms. we've got here.
You know, there might be a goodie or two for Val in there.
Ha! Alright, we found what we were looking for. So... I came in that way, right? I think I did, yeah. This place is a bit of a maze. We never found the loading entrance security keycard. But I don't really know where else it would be. We did go over this side. In here. Huh. Looked like there was someone in there, but I don't actually think there is. Okay. I'm not sure we can get anything more from there, to be honest. Alright, carrying on, because I've really sidetracked off. So, have I gone the wrong way? I feel I have. I need to go from here and go left. Why did I go right? I've been running around. Yeah, let me go this way and go straight down here. Then we should be good. Also, skill points. Okay, we're back on track. I think that's the thing I need to do.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Alright, whatever he's put on Niles, that's crazy. Look at that. The raps on the Foxtrot Troopers seem to have done each other in. It also appears that the arm lodged in its throat still has death grip on something. You carefully move the arm, recovering the pistol it was holding in the process. Okay. Stabilized heavy revolver. Well, that was interesting. what's this then? His weak and malnourished, slightly behaved for quite some time. After having eaten the meat roll-up, the little reptile appears revitalized and ready to go. Looks up at you.
Well, looks like we've got ourselves a little tag-along.
Did I just get a pet? Where did it go? There is a thing where they like go to the ship, I think. I need to go back to the ship and figure this out because I feel like I rescued something before. Just another thing I need to go and do. Friendly or not friendly?
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a raptidon.
Can pets fight? The tooltip it showed me then for that seemed like yes, but I don't know. I will, when I go back to the ship next, I'll figure it out because I believe they are stored somewhere on your ship. From what it's told me before.
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as a raptidon chow. Yes, and? I spent some time as a raptidon training assistant. One of the raptidons I trained me to be. Boy,
Right, we need to be careful around here that we don't annoy anybody because we're actually trying to get these both factions friendly so that we can get them talking to each other. So,
Huh. Saw something
That's
like
right,
this
folks.
just before
Keep the
Auntie's
chanting
choice took over
going.
Tau Ceti.
I can see the overseer
Didn't end well
up
for
in
the
her
bosses,
office.
I'll tell you
And
that.
we're definitely making her
With no
miserable.
rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time! If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
Workers are too rowdy. Door stays shut for now.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause? We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves. Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffured friend who's helped us understand the workers' plight of, our politeness or something.
okay.
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's
That
getting
is
rich
fair,
off of breaking our
and
backs.
I will argue your point.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
Well, somebody needs to talk to me and let me in.
Factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Can't you see I'm busy
Guys,
trying
come on.
to look busy? So, you're sent by the...
We don't want to make demands, but others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Hey, Pig, how you doing? Thank you.
We don't want to make demands,
I
but no
appreciate the
more
support.
being in bottles and cans.
Okay, we need to find somebody that'll let us in there.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for
Oh, let's not steal things, shall we? I almost did then. That won't put me in good standing, will it? Let's find someone we can talk to.
No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathrooms. With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a drink at a time.
It is corny, yeah. Alright. No way in that way. Let's go around this way. Whilst they keep shouting. We'll find a way in. Some people over here. Why don't we go talk to these? They'll know something. Hello.
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
Yes?
Aha.
The reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stems we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day. Can't imagine what. Ain't like you could fix all of Auntie's Choice's hierarchy by your own self. I don't think you could even change this one dumpish overseer ruining our lives. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's just not helpful. At least we know their problem. That's the start, because we needed to figure out the issue and then we have to resolve it. Although I need to get in to be able to do that.
Hold that thought. Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
Need to speak to the overseer. Haha. Probably
This
shouldn't
ain't
go
like any
in my weapon
negotiation I ever been a part of. Not that I've been part of many.
Look, just don't shoot me for sneaking in, but I need to speak to you. I can unlock that, but it seems like a bad thing to do, because that's the front door. You know that much. So I probably need to speak to somebody up the
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on Adrena time and welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool.
I want to click that one, but I'm supposed to be helping to get them on side, so
Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up. So long as we were good at our work.
I'm glad you're here,
And while we
Inez.
might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here, we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule?
crazy.
Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer? Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar. If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder.
Why not just take her out?
I am a very important
solve the
upper,
problem.
middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peers.
Inez, help me out.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished. Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumbly Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear? Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Or, hear me out, you could just let them have, like, their breaks, you know? Can I leave via the front door now, rather than... They're gonna shout at me if I go...
Heads up.
Do you know what?
You won't let us
Just
sleep
go through, guys.
You can't judge us for stimulants.
Okay, who do I need to talk to? Doesn't say where he is. Landing pad could be anywhere.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Because that's a ship. Yeah, protrusion. Oh, it's this guy.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Should we go with that?
Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us. And he's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor... labor retention techniques? What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. Right. Exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which requires stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
I agree. Oh, okay. Right.
It has been incredibly difficult. And very, very messy. And finally, we realized we'd had enough. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
12 hours is still long and hard. Okay.
Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Let's see what we can do. I have some speech skill. Like, you'd like to think I might be able to do something. Can I just go through the front door now? Let's
No
try.
more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
No chance. Right, over to you.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that
No,
this stoppage
you
is
listen to
madness?
me.
Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
No, 12. And you said 8, so therefore that's reasonable. Because that's more than what you suggested. Okay. I feel like I want to go for this one first, because I feel like bathrooms are really important.
They want to relieve themselves on company
Yes.
time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of
Just
productivity
open
will
the
cost
doors.
us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Open the doors.
Oh my. You're probably
All right,
right.
1.
It's been so long since I've shared a facility, I've forgotten how unpleasant it can be.
Yes,
I trust your insight,
1 down. All right.
and we'll leave it unlocked from now on.
Other 3.
What more do they want?
We're gonna go for the work hours.
12 hour? Are they mad? What
They're
are they
gonna
gonna
sleep.
do with the other half of the day?
Sleep.
Lounge around the facility, consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
No. Yes. I'm loving I've got some high stats.
Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production
Yes.
being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production.
Perfect.
All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Done a great job so far. All right.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
I feel like we should go that one.
And more work means more profit.
Exactly.
More than enough to cover the cost of the stims.
Absolutely
I see
talked
your
around
angle
on
now,
this.
and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more they ask?
No, that was everything. We did good. Thank you.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Got it. Yes. Oh, they've moved.
Get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days!
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
Yep, all 3 done.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason? Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
Good.
She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Not over yet.
Excellent. What progress have you made? That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same
who
thought.
are you?
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Going back to work under Auntie's choice ain't exactly my idea of success, but at least I'll have better terms to labor under now.
All right. Success. Why am I going that way? Where are you? There you are.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, I now need to go back and tell them. Okay, back to the ship, I believe, which is handy because I need to go and check out this whole pet situation. Let me see if I can figure it out. Also, I got an upgrade for Valerie. And we have some decryption keys. Do I have enough? I do. A projectile defense dome. What does that do? Is it? It's not a gadget. Oh, it's this. Forgive me for not thinking it was a helmet. Oh, it actually, like, gets rid of projectiles that come towards you. That's kind of cool. I don't want to switch out from that, though, because it gives me an extra holster slot, and I like that. I don't think I have any more decryption keys, no. That looks like it's a mod. Okay, let's have a look around. So, it said something about them being brought back to your ship. I don't know whereabouts, though. His power. We need to speak to Valerie anyway.
Arbiter Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a protectorate welcome protocol, which may
Place
include
looks great.
burning,
Yeah, we got some stuff like on the walls and stuff on the ship from like doing
Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing.
Bounties and stuff.
Really funny. This unit is available to answer any queries. Which member of the Incognito would you like assessed?
I don't actually
Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment to serving Arcadia. However, his loyalty to you is still under assessment. If forced to choose between this crew and the Protectorate, there is a higher than average chance he will defy you, Commander. Under such circumstances, this unit advises inflicting damage to his knees first to reduce mobility.
Okay. Why are we having that discussion?
This unit is ready to answer any and all queries.
Is it something I got here that I can update? I think it's from here. Hold on one sec. Valerie's actually really helpful. Oh, that's cool. She's got some cool things. Okay, hold on. I think... Visit party upgrades screen. Ah, okay. That'll be what I need to do. Did I just... Yeah. Gain the ability to craft a ghost array utility mod. Ooh. Or self-repairing armor mod. Kind of like the camouflage situ. Let's... Okay. Where would they be? Aha! Fraction has developed a troubled affinity for M-rays, which makes it distinctly terrible from in theory. For now, as it's Timmy Sprat and aware of its deadly potential, the air around it is uncommonly warm and causes your skin to cool. There's a truth rumour that a lucky golden cannon can unlock the sovereign's hidden vault of chocolate. But the rumour had to come from somewhere. Maybe the vault is out there, just waiting to be discovered. Well, we got a pet out. Okay. That answers that question, and it seems to be following. So, you know, let's just see. If it can come with us and 2 companions, that would be cool. Right. We've done that, and we need to take this back to Auntie's Choice, don't we? So let's go and do that. Is he sweeping? Okay. I would not expect of him to be doing that, but... Alright.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum.
Alrighty. Let's go and take the train. This ship is huge.
Spacer's choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations.
Tranicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
I'm sixth base person for the Anti-Cleo Darlings.
I think I need to go head office tower.
Goalie at the end of the 56th inning.
I've also just realised that I've run out of normal grenades, and so it has switched what I have active.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
With Auntie's choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia-grown league is a worthy substitute.
All right.
A more profitable program than the Protectorate's watered-down rip-off pitchfall, they call it. My, how imaginative. And just getting started on that arbitrary.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little mantiwas. Well, out with it.
We fixed the problem.
Time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work.
It is in your favor, though. Everything as you asked.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report? Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey.
We're gonna have to do something else like we did for the other faction before we can talk to,
Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities.
Definitely feel like you shouldn't have hold of that.
Actually, it's only 3. Surely you can handle twice that many tasks. I don't want to sound like the Order, but you could make a list, maybe. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Okay. Okay. Wait, can I get back from here? I think I can. Let's do that. Right, we are getting somewhere, sort of. I know we're having to do like all these things, but we are kind of getting there. So we need to do this one. Because we need to speak to Auntie. And that's not trackable. Or is it? Wait, hold on. I'm just double checking because I'm pretty sure I can't until I've done this, but I just want to make sure I haven't missed something, you know? Well, that's handy. I've just realised I can get to head office tower. Made sense if I can get back to the ship.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy.
Yeah, okay.
The Protectorate decide what its subjects get. We respond to what...
Good luck, my ameliorator.
Don't let
Remember,
us keep...
you can't spell
Okay, yeah.
heinous ascetic
That-
without Auntie's Choice.
Is fine. I just wanted to double check I wasn't missing something. I did think that was the case, but I don't want to miss anything. So I just wanted to double check that, you know, we actually do need to do these tasks. Because you can tie into a faction, and then if you're tied into the faction, then obviously you can't... It changes things and it can kind of mess things up. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing that by accident. But it looks like that isn't the case. And it looks like we need to continue back at Praetor, which actually works out for me because... There's a lot of things I need to do here. I've still got active bounties here we haven't explored. There's all kinds of stuff. Probably some side stuff as well. So I actually do need to explore whilst I'm here, to be honest with you. Because I believe if I go out, the map, I haven't really explored around here. It's a huge game. Yeah, there's so many things to do. That's the thing. And I have like a lot of side stuff going on at the moment. I haven't even finished exploring this area. Like... Or, to be honest, some of the areas of the other planets, because there's so many things going on, but like this planet alone, I haven't been to any of these things, and quite often you can pick up side stuff. I also have extra tasks down here. These are the bounties I need to do here, so I'll do those. There's also this. That's from... I don't think that's from here. Might be. And then there's collection quests. there's things that are mentioned that we can go and pick up as well. There's so many things to do. And companion quests, and I still haven't finished doing Tristan's companion quest. So yeah. I got a lot to do. So... yeah, we need to go over there. Also... do you know what? That is that weapon that Zeb was carrying, isn't it? Look at that. We just picked that up not so long ago. That definitely looks like that weapon. I also want to get some more weapon mods because I would like to stick some mods on this. So actually, I've just come off of the Auntie's Choice ship, but I probably should go back there because there's vendors and everything all over that ship. And I'm probably guessing that that's going to be the best place to grab myself some mods. I also need to go through my armor situation. As you can see, ooh, it's getting a bit out of control. That thing looks kind of cool. I do like that, but it's light armor, you know? This one's also cool, but light armor. I did see there was a medium one somewhere. Was it this? I think it was this. This looks good. Also, that spiky one is cool. I need to go through some of these and dismantle some stuff. I've got too much going on right now. Some are actually helpful though for different things, like this one was actually really helpful. Anyway, so the plan is, I'm gonna call it here for this evening, but my plan will be Tuesday. I'll put this back up again. We will, because I really do want to try and get through some of this stuff, and we'll head over here and try and do a bit of exploration around here. I'm going to try and get some like weapon mods and stuff as well. I do want to try and get these guys talking. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, and it might all go wrong if my speech skill and stuff isn't high enough. We don't manage to get them to talk. We may end up having to do the rifts on our own. But if we can kind of hopefully get them to talk to each other and come up with a solution, we might be able to save more people. That's my plan. I don't know if we'll manage it. Outer Worlds is like so tricky sometimes with the options, but hopefully we can do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it here for this evening, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all of you as always. I'll be back on Tuesday. I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you guys then. Take care, everyone.